What is up, guys? Stark here. In today's character spotlight, I am finally getting around to doing the Medea Lilly caster version character spotlight. I know it's been a while, but I finally have her. Well, I don't have her, but I finally found her on a friend, and finally getting around to doing this. So let's just jump right into it. So she is a caster, and she's a 4-star. So she will go up to level 80, and at level 80 she will have 7,766 attack, and she will have 13,070 HP. Now that'll rank her 20th overall in HP and 47th overall in attack. So she doesn't have, her attack stat is pretty bad, honestly, but her HP stat is actually pretty good considering she is a 4-star. When you max her out, like she gets up there. Like she's pretty high up there on total HP stats overall, which is really nice. But if you do decide to max her stats out, she will end up with 11,403 attack and 17,847 HP. So like I said, she does have really good HP, really low attack, but you're not using this character for attacking. You're going to use her almost exclusively for healing and a support role, and she excels at that, honestly, in my opinion. So moving on here to her servant skills. Her first skill is the Rapid Divine Words A. Now this is a self buff, but this is an insanely good self buff. It will greatly increase Noble Phantasm gauge. At level 1 it's an 80% increase, and at level 10 it is a 150% increase. So level this up to level 4, and then once you use it, you can instantly use your Noble Phantasm right away. And that's really good. Once you get to her Noble Phantasm, you'll see why. But anytime you can just use a skill to instantly charge your Noble Phantasm, it's definitely worth it. Moving on here to her second skill, it's the Poison Resistance A skill. This will target all allies, and it will remove poison from them, and it will also restore HP. So level 1 it will heal 1,000 HP to all party members, and at level 10 it will heal 2,000 HP to all party members. So this already is really nice. It can remove poison and heal, and there is an interlude quest to help power this up, and this will increase the healing you do from 2,000 at level 1 to 3,000 at level 10. So overall, a very nice second skill. Moving on to her third and final skill, it is going to be the Ephemeral B skill. And this will target one ally, and it will increase their HP recovery amount for 1 turn. So this will start at 50% at level 1 and goes up to 100% at level 10. So basically what this means is if you use this skill on that character and then heal with that character, or on that character, it will just heal more HP. It only does last for 1 turn though, so make sure you use it in the same turn you're going to be healing with a different skill or your Noble Phantasm. Moving on here to her class skills, her first skill is the Territory Creation B skill, which will increase Arts card effectiveness by 8%, and the second one is Item Construction B, which will increase debuff success rate by 8%. Moving on here to her Ascension and Skill Enhancement materials. For her Ascension, she's going to need some feathers, lanterns, and pages, and for her skill enhancements, she's going to need some lanterns, the dust, demon hearts, and more pages. She also needs the dust for her Ascension as well. I missed that one. Moving on here to her command cards and her Noble Phantasm, she has 1 quick, 3 arts, and 1 buster. Normally I'd say primarily use her in arts teams, but as she is a pure support that can do like insane healing and debuff removal, you can use her in any team you want, honestly. She has very, very high versatility. Her Noble Phantasm is arts as well, and it's going to remove all debuffs from all allies, restore HP, and on the overcharge it will increase debuff resistance for 3 turns. So this is a very nice support Noble Phantasm that will, like I said, remove all debuffs, and then it will heal 3,000 HP at level 1, and it will go all the way up to 5,000 HP at level 3. Or 5, sorry. So this is really nice, like 5,000 HP for all allies is really nice. Combo it with our other skills that can, heal up more HP. And overall, this character is just going to be doing a ton of healing, and that's always really nice. And you can combo with maybe another healer and like 1 strong damage dealer, and just kind of have like a tank team where you can't really die. It'll take a little bit longer, but hey, as long as you win at the end of the day, right? There is an interlude quest that will also power up this Noble Phantasm for the healing, increase it from 4,000 at level 1 to 6,000 at level 5. So it's a little bit more, not a whole lot, but when you're healing, any HP you can get back is going to be a bonus, especially if you're using it with like berserker characters or anyone with guts. You can use that. They can get their guts come back. You can heal them back up to full HP in like 1 or 2 turns. And overall, you know, it's just a very, very good, very versatile Noble Phantasm. So moving on here to some of the craft essences that you can use on this character, and in my opinion there is only one that you can currently use in the game, at least for the American version. I mean, there's plenty of other craft essences you can use, but there's only one I'd suggest, and that is for her level 10 bond, so I would strongly recommend working for this if you do have her character. And it will unlock the unlimited pancakes, and this will increase HP recovery amount of all allies by 30% while in the field. This is really nice because this will increase the amount of healing done to those allies, including herself, by 30%. So anytime you heal, they're going to get a 30% increase in healing, and this is going to be a permanent effect. So anytime you heal, it's going to get that. So this is definitely the craft essence you should aim for, and the only craft essence you could currently be considering using on this character. So moving on here to her character in review section. Now she is primarily a support character who's not going to be dealing too much offense, but you're going to focus primarily on using her on defense for healing and removing debuffs and all that stuff. Her cooldowns are a little bit high on her skills, so that's kind of unfortunate, but you can combo in and bring with like the Tamamo no Mei, the caster, or you could use like Jeanne d'Arc. So there's options you can use. You can actually use all 3 of them together and have like a sort of like a zombie tank team. That'd be pretty interesting to use, honestly. You'll have a lot of healing, a lot of debuff removal, and a lot of skill, you know, cooldown reduction. Not a lot of damage though, so it's up to you if you want to try that one out. But yeah, moving on here to her overall like ranking. For stats, I'm going to give her 3 stars. She has very low attack, but she has very, very high HP. So that's kind of going to help her survive a little bit. And with her healing, you know, she doesn't really need too many defensive skills, because she's going to take those hits and heal it back. So that's really nice there. For her skills, I'm going to give her a 4 in skills, because she is currently one of the very few healers, and she's definitely, I think, the only exclusive healer really in the game at the moment, at least in the global version. So I'm going to give her a 4 now. Maybe in the future when there's better healing options that come out, she might lose some of that, you know, uniqueness. But for now, she's got a very good skill set for healing. And then moving on here to versatility, I'm also going to give her a 4 in that, because pretty much for the same reasons as I stated in the previous point, there's not a lot of options for healing. So, you know, having her in there, and she's really good at it too for healing. So you can throw her on any team you want, and she's going to, you know, do her role in that team exceedingly well, healing and making your team, you know, survive that much longer. As for the aesthetics, I'm going to give her a 3-star. I do like the character design, and, you know, it pops out, but overall, it's nothing too flashy, nothing, you know, much else to say there. The 3rd Ascension is really nice, though. I will give it that. Overall, though, she's going to end with 3.5 stars out of 5. You know, very good character, but limited in her role as a healer and almost exclusively as a healer. But when you are needing a healer, she is a very good option if you do have her. So that's going to wrap up the character spotlight here. I will leave you guys with her Noble Phantasm, and I will see you guys tomorrow.